Google announced it'll launch a new algorithm update in 2021. The new measurement is based off of Core Web Vitals.
This new ranking factor is most definitely going to be one of the most important ones.
Let's go to the Cactus Garden and I'm going to explain what Core Web Vitals are. There was a survey and less than half of the websites surveyed were able to pass the Core Web Vitals test. They did not achieve all of the benchmarks. It's going to be interesting to see how this impacts search rankings across the internet.
Content creators that are getting ahead of these things are the ones that are ultimately going to succeed. Over the course of the last 20 years, Google has changed and upgraded their algorithms to rate SEO so many hundreds, if not thousands of times.
I feel like this Cactus Garden is a hidden treasure. I'm going to try to avoid any buzzwords. I'm just going to be honest about what these changes are. So Core Web Vitals aim to measure the user experience of a website.
This will change the way that rankings are done.
The load time, the load integrity. It's essentially calculating the load speed and the perceived load time of a website.
Some websites are going to experience massive amounts of decrease in their visibility because they don't fit some of the requirements, while other smaller creators that have focused on some of the core vitals like mobile optimization and value of content are going to see an increase in their SEO.
Of course, Google being Google, they break it down in a very scientific way. By the way, this is a very large, interesting cactus. I've never seen a cactus like that in my life. Now, if you're a business owner and you want to know what are the details of these new Core Web Vitals, Google has a website that documents exactly what the Web Vitals mean. Now, be warned, there's a lot of jargon on that website. It's very technically oriented. Look, I read through it and I can tell you it basically just means that, wow, it's getting really windy. It's windy out here. I'm gonna move over. Gosh, is that a cat? There's a cat in the Cactus Garden. Look, it's a cat. I hope it's not lost.
But then I saw 3 more cats in the bushes, 12 cats.
Each website is now getting a Core Vitals rating of either good, needs improvement, or poor, and then that determines how your site is going to be evaluated.
There are some key things that any content creator needs to focus on when it comes to SEO and blog writing. The first thing is that every website should have Google Analytics on it. Google Analytics is the portal into Google's brain because the metrics that we're fueling to Google are also metrics that show that our content is relevant. Things like bounce rate, average time on site, real authentic inbound links that show that the quality of our content is valuable. Things like, is there a video on the page? Is the website mobile optimized? Can people be looking at this website on different devices? Or are they ditching the website because it just simply doesn't load properly?
Everything looks different when the world is filtered, and that's exactly what Google is doing. They're switching the filter on your search results. Of course, Google's been known to do this. They do this all the time. I mean, they're very public about the fact that they changed their algorithm. Now Google's really going in depth and focusing on load time speeds. How is the user experiencing the website? Does it feel fast? Does it feel like it's functional immediately right after the page loads? These are things that Google is tracking now, and they're tracking it in a new way.
Do they want to share this content? Are they having a good experience? Where this is going to be relevant is any website that has any type of content on it, whether it's your homepage, your website, your blog, which can be such a powerful lead generation system. This is going to affect so many aspects of your business.
If your website is lucky enough to achieve these benchmarks, then Google will add a fast website label in search results. So the most important thing is to make sure your website is fast and the perceived load time is very quick, that the user feels like the website is snappy and immediately is able to be usable. Those are the key metrics that Google is tracking now in a very complex way, and that's what represents the Core Web Vitals.
It's going to be released in 2021.
So there you go. I guess we're all going to check our websites. I'm going to head back to the home office and test out our own website, dubb.com, and see how it holds up.
If you have any comments or suggestions on how to improve overall SEO, please put them in the comments below. Thanks so much.